at 5. It's offer review, and we just got offers released for Agatha. And so a lot of people are asking 2 questions. How many red stars should I try to get for on her? And should we be saving him from Morgan Le Fay? And as far as ISO, I'm going to start off with Skirmisher on her, but we'll get to that here in a minute. This is a hot topic right here. Communicate to us, was Morgan is going to be traditional red star character or not? Morgan Le Fay red stars? Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I thought the same thing Tana talked about in his video when I saw the data mine. In fact, they are not releasing her through red star, only through Pestilent Orb. Scorpion needs to be up front and let us know one way or another right now. And what they're referring to here is, and I'm going to give a shout out to Minball TV and also Tana, that in the data mine, first things first, is like, this is the typical part right here that we get for like Agatha, you know, having a red star release. As of right now, this is not in the data mine for Morgan Le Fay. And then if we look down here at the very bottom, I'm going to zoom in on this. Right here, other content, Pestilence Orbs, rewards Morgan Le Fay red stars. So that is new. And before I say data mines is you have to acknowledge that, you know, data mines are not 100%, right? I mean, we got clear example of that where we had a data mine last week saying that Dagger was going to the raid store, and then obviously you can see her today. She's in the arena orb, right? So when we talk about data mines, I want to say that in this game, I have found that data mines are 95% accurate. It definitely gives us an insight to what the developers are thinking, but it is strictly speculation. We have to kind of just kind of interpret them, and then, you know, when it's not like it's a blog post or in the game, it's literally a data mine, and we're just getting some small insight into what the developers are thinking. And so this could mean one of 2 things, right? One is that all those Elite 6s and Elite 7s that you've been saving for Morgan Le Fay, nope. Or they're going to have them, you know, they're going to be able to open them that way, and there's going to be an additional way to get them. And I personally think, and, you know, I would like to know one way or another. We're just speculation. I am leaning towards the idea that Morgan Le Fay, we were not going to be able to use Elite 6s and Elite 7s. And I have been saving them, right? I've got 2 Elite 7s saved up just for her. And after seeing this, after seeing Tana's video, after seeing Minball's data mine, I'm not sure. Because it could be strictly an offer and you have to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars. I mean, they're not going to make it cheap for Morgan. I mean, they're kind of doing it a little bit with her gear too, right? Because we have a brand new unique just for her. That's just an upcharge. It's just an upcharge, man. If you want to upgrade her right away, you know, I've been trying to get as many orange 13s for her as possible, and then also the teals, right? So we'll see. So I'm going to be willing to open. So what this means to me today is I was targeting Agatha for 5 stars, and I was going to save my 6s and 7s for Morgan Le Fay. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open my 6s. And I'm going to still save my 7s, but I'm willing to open my 6s on Agatha. Actually, I kind of wish maybe I had opened my 6s on Doctor Strange or Wong, but it is what it is. So I'm going to, today when I'm doing red stars for Agatha, I'm actually going to try to get open my Elite 6s if I have any. I'll open my Elite 5s and Elite 4s, and I'll save my 7s just because on the off chance that she does come. That being said, also, this is in the game right now. Dagger is in the Arena Orb, and this means that Colleen is now available for 975 credits, and now Shatterstar is available for 500 credits. So it was a rotation. This is the first first foundable character of the month. They've been super stingy on characters. I think the game is at an all-time high of unfarmable characters. It's over 20 by my count. I think depending on what you count as farmable. I don't count premium orb boosted drop rates as farmable at all. So the game is definitely taking a shift where it's like we're only getting like 1 character farmable a month, and they're being super stingy with it. And the speculation on that is that, you know, Cosmic Crucible is going to introduce a new store, and that's strictly speculation also. So let's move on. The event is wrapping up, and this event has been a lifesaving for me to getting certain teal pieces for me to get into the cosmic. But we have 2 days left, so this is where you should be on the milestones to finish up the event in time. And then also special public service announcement from Yuletide Bringer. And what this means is some people breezed through the heroic. Not everybody got through the heroic. But if you compare the heroic to the hard, there's a very limited number of orbs you can get. So if you can't get through the heroic and you could only farm the hard, there's no point in coring the event because you will run out of inventory. The amounts that are available on the hard portion is very limited. So that's Yuletide Bringer just wanted me to share because he runs 2 accounts, his main account, and he also has like a newer free-to-play account. And he's saying that coring that event is not worth doing unless you can get through the heroic part. Now, most people have said that the heroic part was relatively easier for veteran players. I didn't have a problem with it myself, but I've got a veteran account. Let's move on. Also, we're talking about empowered in general is honestly not used enough in the game. You know, we've got Thanos and Gamora, and I believe both of those mechanics are very well received. And this post here on Reddit says, come on, Scopely, let's do some more empowered. It's a lot of fun. Like, wouldn't it have been nice if Scarlet Witch had some sort of empowered mechanic? I'm just saying, she's supposed to be very, very powerful in the MCU. And it's not that they did her dirty, but basically the strength of Scarlet Witch is mostly from the passives of the other members of the Darkhold team. Yes, she does have the ability to extend negative effects, which is very powerful, but I really wish her middle ability, her special, did something a little bit more. Maybe an empowered mechanic on her would have been a missed. It definitely was a missed opportunity. And then also, I wanted to bring to you this post right here by Benny Westside. This is an excellent infographic, and what it's suggesting is for city characters, these middles meets a lot of the good recommendations right there for good in Dark Dimension, low gear cost, good investment outside of Dark Dimension. And so, I just think this is an excellent way of looking at it. The only comment that I'll have about this is that there's a couple things that I'm knowing, and I'm just going into Cosmic, and I'm one character away from Legendary. So I'm down to one character. So for me, completing Dark Dimension is that the beginning, you kind of want to load up as many bio as possible in the city. And then at the very end, in the Legendary, you've got a lot of good mutant choices. So it's kind of like really stacked at the beginning for bio, and then really stacked at the end for mutant. And then all the good characters in the game are Mystic. And so you have to be very selective on who you want to take in Mystic, because, once you finish Dark Dimension 5, you got to gear up Dormammu. And guess what? He's Mystic. And guess Morgan Le Fay, guess what? She's Mystic. And why aren't you considering Adam Warlock? He's Mystic. Cersei, Icarus, Mystic. Like Cloak. And so what I'm trying to say is, like, Cloak and Dagger. And there's, before you pick Cloak and Dagger for city, really look at the other Mystics you're going to use, because there's a lot of really good Mystics. Doom. Yeah, there's just the game is Marvel Mystic Force recently. Everything is Mystic. All the really good characters are Mystic right now. And the more that you can weight up bio in city, and then do mutant at the end, and then be super selective with your Mystic, is something to consider. Might have to make a video with some people that have already completed Dark Dimension and talk about that. Maybe make a separate video, pull in some people that have already got Dormammu and their thoughts about the weighting of gear and planning for Dark Dimension 5. Just as it needs to be said more, Gamma Raid is complete garbage. Enough said. I think we know. I wonder if Scopely employees actually play the Gamma Raid, or if they just sim through it. If they got some cheater sim mechanic. I wonder if they're aware of this. How different Gamma is compared to the other Greek raids. And then this is a pet peeve of mine: pop-up core offers. So it pops up on your screen, and you accidentally click it. There's no confirmation on core offers, and it automatically deletes the cores out of your account instantly on accident. It's garbage. Pocket Orbs needs to stop. And this person bought 70 T3s for 1,000 cores. Garbage. On the up note right here, and this is the main point. Update. Support refunded my 1,000 cores. My goodness. I would have a heart attack if I accidentally bought 70 T3s. I've got 100,000 of them for 1,000 cores with no confirmation. Scopely, doesn't this create extra work for your employees? How hard is it to code a confirm purchase button on cores? It literally just deletes them from your account. Nothing. It's done if you accidentally push the button. You know what I mean? Garbage. 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 Let's get to ARFA review. We've got Agatha offers in here. And there it is what it is. So I purchased that. I didn't have good luck with my orb openings on her. Those orbs right there should average about 9.3, minimum 6. I think I averaged 7 today. I had one of the worst pulls ever on Agatha. Anyways, that'll be enough to unlock her. I also feel like I'm a little bit taxed on $50 unlocks on characters. It feels like it's been... All right, and then the in-game notification today suggested she's going to be a milestone event. Milestone events are all similar but different. They usually have slightly different numbers, and we don't know the exact numbers on the milestone event until the day of. But usually we can predict how they work based on past events, and we'll have to see how that works out. Let's move on. We've got Protector Supreme, Wong. These are the same orbs right here, minimum 6, maximum 180, average about 9.3, value them at $3 a piece, and then I believe this is an Armory 14, so this doesn't quite add up to $10 in value to me. Wong will be a Blitz release. There's going to be, the blog post refers to the first Wong Blitz starting on Thursday, which implies there's going to be a second one. They always have two. So there's probably going to be 2 blitzes. The next one starts on Thursday. Too bad that the Cauldron event doesn't overlap more. I feel like I'm blitzing a lot right now, and I'd rather be blitzing for Wong rather than blitzing for nothing right now for Teenage Warhead or something like that. Samurai for Hire offer. So here's the thing. She's now purchasable in the Arena store. So I'm not going to do this. I'm going to purchase her in the Arena store. Actually, I'm going to open up a lot of Arena orbs and try to get Dagger to 7 stars, and then I'll collect as many callings in that process as well. And then the remaining that I don't get from doing that, I'll just buy in the store. But if you want to rush and get her upgraded quicker, 75 calling wing shards for $10. I'm indifferent to this offer. Do what you got to do. Cauldron's catch-up offer. So there you go. So earlier in the video, we pointed out the rewards right here, and compared to where you should be right now, we got 2 days left in the event. As of the time of recording this, should be about 73,000. 6,100 a day was the number to keep up with. Do what you got to do. I'm not going to buy any of this. I've been blitzing and it's fine. It is what it is though. So let's move on. Energy bundle. Right here, this will give you 480, and that gives you 300 campaign energy. The campaign energy will also give you 300 cauldrons, and I believe right now, and you have to check the advanced tab, we've got double gold running right now, but always whenever I say that in a video like this, check the events tab to see if it's still running. And then we've got 480 cauldrons and the 300 ISO energy, and that pays 600. So they did change some things today. In the in-game notification, I'm just going to go over some of the things that they changed today. In the ISO store, they added individual ISOs for sale for purchase with ions. And I feel in very select situations that might be a good idea. But I got to say, spending ions for ISOs is a trap. And I would not get in the habit of that, because the real bottleneck at the end of the day on the ISO system is ions, not the ISOs. But I could see you selectively, if you need one piece, spending the ions, but I wouldn't make a habit of that. Also, they said that there's going to be 10,000 ISO or 10,000 ions of each type in the daily objectives. And then they also changed some of the orange gear. So like if you're looking for mini 14s, now there's 2 nodes to farm that, I believe, on the 15s as well. And then they also changed the War Orb 1 so that it always pays out 6. So I've been saving that War Store, that guild currency. I might be more willing to use that on the War Orb Worm. Still no word on Teal War Orbs. That's been a real mess. Let's move on. We got cauldrons. We got 1,200 cauldrons for $10. Typically, almost every day, there is a $15 offer that sells 1,000 green energy, the ISO energy. That ISO energy converts to 2,000 cauldrons. So to me, that seems like a better way of spending $15 rather than spending $10 here. All right, that's almost always there. We've got red stars right here. So this is 14 red stars for $1.50. And it doesn't add up to $50 for me. It's just like the red stars is so expensive. Then we've got 2 different ISO 8 offers right here. This one here is for Blaster, and this gets you green ISO 4, which is war ready. I've never bought this, but other people tell me it saved them time. I guess I've never bought it. We got right there. And then we've got the new improved character offers. So I got to give Scopely credit. Now, personally, I am more in need of training materials, and I'm kind of was wanting to spend down my gold to see where I sit. Plus, I'm opening up a bunch of arena orbs today, and arena orbs have training materials. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be buying these, but this is an improvement from the old offers. 1 million gold plus 4 gold orbs for $10. I approve. Do what you got to do. I think that's great. And then right here, we've got the support ISO as well. Then I'm probably going to have to start buying these just because I've done the math, and I'm severely upside down on trading materials compared to gold right now. And I've been spending like 3 million gold a day. I'm trying to spin it down, upgrade as much of my roster as possible. So this is worth considering if you are short trading materials. And again, this is better than the offers we had from before, and I'm a big fan. Gold gear is trash. Buying gold gear is trash. It never makes any sense to me. And then we've got purple gear there. I don't recommend anybody buying purple gear. Purple gear becomes more abundant as you move along in the game, but do what you got to do. And then we've got 3 offers right here at $10 a piece for 75 T4s. And then as far as, it's just spending $30 to upgrade one ability on a character seems outrageous in my opinion. And then I got to rant about this a little bit because some of the Scopely offers just don't make any sense. Well, first of all, I feel like a good price for this would be $1 for 100 T3s. So we've got $10 for 240 T3s. I think as we go on in the video, there's going to be another offer for $20 US for 100 T3s. Now notice that this offer says 50% off. Let's toggle over to, actually I can pull it up in the web store real quick so you can see it. I just like, Scopely, what are you thinking? Look at this. Notice this offer says 50% off also, $20 US for 100 T3s. Nobody at Scopely believes that any of us know anything about math. We can't do basic math. It's insulting. I wish they would fix their percent off scam. I wish they'd just get rid of it altogether. Because it never makes any sense. So why? I worked at a store where they said you can, go into the clearance center where you can get up to 50% or more off. And I was like, why not make it 90%? Why not make it 95%? If you're going to say up to or more or get over, why not? It's just an imaginary number at that point. Get rid of it. Anyways, let's move on. All right, what do we got here? Exclusive orb offer. So right there, we've got Armory 15s, and then we've got some blue ISO and Ion offer. Not a fan. Let's move on, and even less of a fan here of the green version. So again, I was talking about this offer a little bit earlier, as opposed to the $10 offer, which has 1,200 cauldrons. This right here is $15, and then this 1,000 ISO energy converts to 2,000 cauldrons. It pays 2 to 1. All right, and then even this is even better. Right here, you get 910 over 7 days. Now, the problem with this is that the event is going to be over in 2 days. So the calendar, this doesn't really make sense to do this right now just for the cauldrons. But at the beginning of the event, this would have made more sense. But anyways, let's move on. Then again, this is trash. We're in the trash area of offers. So we're just going to scroll through all of this. And these are the normal offers that I've reviewed like a billions of times, and there's nothing interesting. Again, that's the offer right there. 100 T3s, 50% off for $20. Yet there is a $10 offer for 240 T3s that is also 50% off. Well, what is it? Up to? Get over? Oh my goodness. You start playing semantics at that point when they start doing that. All right, let's toggle over to the free-to-play account and see what else is going on over there. And we're going to skip over all the duplicate offers and see what else is going on. I've talked about this every day. I think this is a great deal, especially if you want to get the Black Bolt costume. You also can get the Nick Fury one from last year if you want it, but I like the contents of the orb for $5 as well. All right, then the Pocket Dimension's over, but we have Pocket Dimensions offers. 50 Icemen, and then these are the unique pieces in teal and in orange, which I don't know if this is a great deal or not, but typically they have hidden offers on these right here, which are $15 US for 20 of them. So this is $5 more, and you get some Iceman shards and some of the teal pieces. Not a great deal if you ask me, but it is what it is. And then we're going to keep going, and we're going to probably get into some character offers. All right, Crystal. So this is for people that are getting Black Bolt. I feel the right price on this is $5 for 50 character shards. I believe she's an Arena Store character, relatively easy to get. We've got Big M offer. We got Ms. Marvel, 50 character shards for $10. Very useful character on War Defense with, actually, it's pretty useful in a lot of different places. Young Avengers is pretty potent team on defense in war. Anyways, I'd be a big fan of this if it was $5 for 50 character shards. Kind of feel like these older characters all should be just $5 for 50 character shards. You know, so we got $10 for Cull, $20 for Kitty, no way. $5 for Luke Cage, sure, why not? That's reasonable enough. And then we've got Misty. She says, I caught a fish this big. 50 character shards for $10. Do what you got to do, but it'd be a better deal if it was $5. Quake is on the bench, almost unplayable character at this time. $5 for would be better. And then I don't know why they think that this is going to be a good deal. You know, like Captain America, Sam Wilson, 50 character shards for $30. Yuck. That is not a good deal. And he's been out for a little bit now. And I just don't like any of these offers unless they're $5 for 50 character shards. So it is what it is. I mean, each one of these characters, I suppose, has some merit. Now, I do like this. And the reason why I like this right here is because there's a monthly payday event that happens monthly. And if you have used 5 mercenaries at 7 stars, then you can max out the event. And then monthly comes around and you get over 3 million gold every time it comes around. And so these are all mercenaries, and this will help you progress your roster to take advantage of that monthly payday event. It comes around every 4 weeks or so. Anyways, so, you know, $20. Unfortunately, I can't say that these characters are exceptionally useful. I think Merc, Riot Guard, Merc Lieutenant, these two over here, and sometimes Korath can be used on defense alongside with in war with Taskmaster. But other than that, just for that payday event, which uses mercenaries. And I think that'll do it for today. I'm going to start opening up red stars for Agatha and opening up arena orbs. Hopefully I'll be able to finish off my dagger and calling. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on giving.